Hey guys, it's Russell back, and on today's video we're going to be testing and reviewing Dove Refreshing Cucumber Green Tea Body Wash. No, I'm not taking a bath. We're actually going to test and review this body wash on the truck that I have outside. Now, don't laugh. Don't laugh. Body soap is very good at removing oils and residue and stuff from your skin, and since I have done several years ago, I think it was the Johnson's baby shampoo, which actually worked quite well, I have been dying to try a good body wash. And as always, we're going to be using the submachine gun style foamer for the foam portion of the test, and then we'll switch to our bucket and test that in the hand wash portion. Now, I don't even know how much to even attempt to use. I don't even know where to start. I don't know if anybody's even ever done this. So I'm probably going to put maybe my normal 2 ounces in the submachine gun and maybe 2 ounces in the bucket. We'll see how the foam portion of the test works. I have no idea where this sucker is going to land. Good, bad, or indifferent. I will say that generally body soap has some really good lubrication in it. It makes very good foam. Don't know if it's going to make the kind of foam that we're looking for, but we certainly are going to try this out. And yeah, you know what? Enough talking. Let's clean our bodies together. I don't know if you can see it, but this thing is fairly dirty. It's got a lot of that, what I call road grime. These wheels, well, they will get, yeah, they're dirty. Okay. All right, let's do this. All right, so 2 ounces of our Dove body wash and 10 ounces of warm water. Let's see how it foams. Oh my gosh, if you guys could smell the delightfulness. This is some really thick foam. Holy moly. This is a very, very tight, very micro size foam. There are a few small bubbles mixed in, but very impressive. All right, I'm going to let this dwell for 6 minutes. We'll power wash it off and see what happens. All right, so here we are back 6 minutes later, and I've got to tell you, this is some tenacious foam. This windshield is near vertical, and forgot to tell you all the temperature out here. I believe it's about 50, let's see, .56 and cloudy. But still, this stuff is very tenacious. It's still got a healthy amount that it's stripping off. Yeah. I am impressed with at least its foaming ability. So let's power wash this off and see what bonded contaminants, if any, the body wash soap removed. Some tough foam. All right, so it didn't really do anything to the bonded contaminants on the wheels. No surprise there. All right, so I'm gonna say that this works as good as any pH neutral soap that's high quality that I've tested. You don't expect those kind of soaps to remove the bonded contaminants, but it, you know, I thought this was kind of going to be a joke, but it ends up being, this is actually pretty good stuff. That foam is very thick. It's very thick, and I used 2 ounces in there. So perhaps an ounce would be sufficient, but wow. All right, well, let's move to the bucket portion. All right, so we've got our famous shot glass here, and we've got our Dove refreshing cucumber and green tea. Now, this is a very thick soap, as you would expect a body wash soap to be. It's I would say a mint green in color with a very, very thick, viscous consistency to it. So much so that it's going to take the pressure washer to agitate it. Now, I've had some comments here before saying that I'm wasting the soap suds when they splash over the top. I shouldn't have to explain this, but you guys do know that when everything is mixed up in here, it doesn't matter whether I put this in here, actually it does. The reason that I put this in here last is because if I were to just fill this up or just put the soap in the bottom and start spraying it, it's gonna make an incredible amount of suds, and I'm never gonna get this volume of water in here. There's gonna be 5 cubic feet of suds out here. Suds, this stuff right here, is not what you're trying to wash your car with. What you're trying to wash your car with is this water and soap mixture that will become very homogeneous when I agitate it and mix it up. So that's why I use the pressure washer to mix it up. So let's mix it up. This does an outstanding job of mixing it up, and I do this just so you can see. I lift it up and I'm aerating it. I'm basically forcing air into the mixture. Alright, so that is completely mixed up. And again, the foam head right here is not what we're after. I do like to show this because it does allow you to see some of the properties. This is a very, at least in this situation, it's got a lot of medium. It's a very stable medium and small bubble consistency, but we don't care about that. What we care about is the water. Now this has a mild, I'm going to say it's a mild slickness to it. Nothing like Wonder Wash or anything. It does have a lubricant property to it that you can feel to the touch, but it's not super slick like you would get out of some other car washes. So let's get to the multiple mitt hand wash. Now this cab is it's a lot bigger than it looks, and it probably is going to take, I think I used 4 mitts last time, but I'm going to have to pull the ladder out because even though I'm 6'4", I cannot remotely get the top of it. So anyway, let's get to it. Alright, so I am done. I washed and dried. So, the rating that I would assign the Dove, remember this is new too, Refreshing Cucumber and Green Tea Body Wash as a car wash, This is going to surprise you. I would say that as a foam, it's probably a 7. You know, it's definitely a pH neutral foam. However, as a hand wash, this stuff rocks. I'm going to say that this is a solid 9. Yep, that's right, a 9. It's really, really good. The reason that I like it, the foam lasts a long time in the mitt. The slickness lasts a long time in the mitt. Even though the lubrication is not as much as I would like to see it, you cannot complain. It got this thing clean. It really did. I'm very pleased with it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to say that as a in the foam cannon, we're going to say it's a 7, and as a hand wash, it's a solid 9. So guys, I hope that you learned something. Try this stuff. Try a different body wash if you want. But if you're in a pinch and you don't have a good car soap, you can't go wrong with this stuff. You know, as I said before, I thought it was going to be a joke at first. You know, something funny to do, but this stuff's no joke. It ain't playing. All right, guys, well, I hope that is entertaining and that you learned something. If you have not subscribed, please do so. Hit that notification bell right next to the subscription button. I'm trying to find somebody that's got a black car. I know white is not always the best to use in these soap tests, but I've got a lot more stuff I want to test. If you have something particular, maybe weird, that you want tested, put it down in the comments and I will do my best to accommodate that. And with that being said, I will see you on the next video.